owner of State of Power. The apprentice rider brings her up. The light goes on immediately. They're set 1,000 metres the journey. The gates are back. They're off and racing, and State of Power got out like a shot from SNOWDOME. Away also pretty quickly, going up towards the speed soon after the start. As they settle properly as Man Crush. Now Spin the Knife was beaten for speed, so Ollie's anchored it right back toward the tail end of the field. Savage One pushing up on the inside of Goes Two Walks. Beads followed by Thomas Magnum. Spin the Knife found himself stone motherless. At the 550, SNOWDOME was able to work its way through against the inside to lead Man Crush. Savage One third. State of Power got caught in the cheap seats, working 3 deep, 400 from home. Then came Goes Two Walks. No run Thomas Magnum to the outside under pressure. Beads, and last Spin the Knife into the straight. SNOWDOME. It levelled off at the 250. State of Power trying down the outside. Savage One looking for a rails run. It's SNOWDOME in front though with 100 left to go. State of Power keeps coming. Savage One getting up, and Spin the Knife coming with a great finishing run late. They'll hit it together. Wow, close go. SNOWDOME might have fallen in. Maybe SNOWDOME from Spin the Knife coming from last. Over on the inside, Savage One close up with Thomas Magnum in a great finish. Behind the Man Crush, State of Power got swallowed up late. Followed home then by Goes Two Walks, and Beads amongst the last of them in. Number 4 will be the winner, SNOWDOME. Number 4, SNOWDOME. Chris Parnham has Will, the 3-year-old, to the line. Oliver was bringing Spin the Knife from last. Down the outside and making ground rapidly. But the posters come in the nick of time for the favourite, the 3-year-old SNOWDOME, with Savage One jammed up in on the fence in a blanket finish for the minor placings. It's 4 from 3. 1 has run third, and 4th is 5, State of Power. In front of 7, Man Crush, Thomas Magnum, and you could have thrown a tissue over that group of horses. They were absolutely jammed up together. The winner though, SNOWDOME, a Rommel colt out of Snow Pixie for Nev, Carolyn Parnham, and also Santo Walliano, Bobby Pearson and Mike Fagan. Great result for Mike, one of the early drivers of the slot race today, early in the piece. For Neville Parnham, SNOWDOME wins again, his 5th from 12. A long head and neck are those margins. In 58.06, home in 33.94. Spin the Knife, a Snippet Sun, Zany Lady Gelding for S.J. Miller, Damien Oliver charging home into second placing. Savage One was squeezing up near the rail. First up today, the God Has Spoken, Futurism Gelding, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter for Adam Durant. So a long head and a neck with those margins. After the running of the 5th, the 220 favourite on the WOP, SNOWDOME, clinging on from Spin the Knife, 16, Savage One, $31. Race 6, the V&V Walsh Handicap over 1800. The late withdrawal of number 6, Tenacious Reward, leaving us with 12 to do battle in the next event of the day at 2:34. Well, of course, this horse carries the colours of Bustler, who runs in the big one a little later today for Santo Walliardo and also Nev Parnham this afternoon. And let's go down now to join Neville, and he's in the yard with Brittany Taylor as we see SNOWDOME come back after putting together successive wins.
I have Neville Parnham with me now, and well, for a while SNOWDOME's name was talked about in those Quokka calculations. Hasn't gone that way, but has been able to put 2 together in a week.
Yeah, he's quite a nice horse, you know, and he's done a good job for a 3-year-old to be carrying big weights in the last couple of weeks. And you know, I think he's heading in the right direction to still be a nice sprinter at the end of the year as he turns 4. But yeah, we'll just keep picking these races up, and you know, I just realistically thought he wasn't mature enough to handle the pressure of a race like that, Quokka, even to try and chase a slot with it. We didn't even bother. Just thought we'd try and pick off these West Speed bonuses, of which he's picked up a fair bit over the last week. So you know, he's chalking up a fair bit of prize money, and yeah, he's done a good job today. I was very pleased with him.
2 West Speed races in the matter of 7 days is worth a fortune. What has his 7 days look like? Was it always the plan to back him up off the 7 days?
Yeah, to be quite honest, the plan wasn't to run him last week. But he drew, when I nominated him, he drew well, and he he got 59, which I thought he was capable of carrying and beating a 66 plus race. I had planned to sort of run him in this race, so we nominated him again, and I had another race chalked up in a couple of weeks, but he drew barrier 1 again, so it was pretty hard not to go to the well again. And yeah, so he'll have an easy couple of weeks from here, and we'll decide where he goes from there.
The decision's proved fruitful with another win today. What about Wicked Fox in the next? Can she win?
She's going really well. You know, she jumps up a fair bit in class, but she's a horse that's this is probably her preparation. She's a lot better and a lot more mature, so hopefully she can go a lot better and sort of keep her good form intact, and hopefully she can get the money as well.
Well done on this win.
Thank you.
There is Neville Parnham winning there with Snowdome. Let's get over to Chris Parnham.
And the second leg of a double for Chris. And Chris, it looked like a rinse and repeat of last week, straight to the front, and we were able to fend them off late.
Yeah, that's right. I thought today's race was a little bit stronger than last week, and so it was obviously going to be a bit of a tougher task for him, but he found the front comfortably enough, and he showed a good kick again, and yeah, it was good to get the win with him again. And
you were just saying off air that he is versatile. He doesn't necessarily have to lead if circumstances permit as well.
Yeah, I do think he's a short course horse, but I don't think he has to lead. It's just where he's been drawing one, and I think he's a bit of a momentum horse, so don't really want to get strung up on him, but I reckon he can sort of sit off him and come with a run as well.
How are the confidence levels going into the Karrakatta Plate? Do you think you can turn the tables on Live to Tell aboard Super Smink?
I think if I beat her, I win, but she's going to be very hard to beat.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks.
There is Chris Parnham, Snowdome, victorious here in the 5th, defeating Spin the Knife and Savage One.